What we have here, we've earned. But you have to understand, it's difficult. It isn't easy. Now we have a nice challenge in the league. We're 2 games back, or 6 points from Real Madrid. We have to see how we can resolve this and turn around the situation. And it's attractive to us. This is a special team made for big challenges. But even if we win titles, and if we've won them in the past, it's always difficult to win titles. In the end, winning titles with this club and with the players we have has become habitual. Barca fans have become used to it for many years now. And seeing the stimulus coming from the team and how they train throughout the ups and downs of the season, the highs and lows, seeing how they train and their professionalism and how they take on the challenges that come before them throughout the season, seeing all of that and how they handle it, it turns you into an optimist. And it makes you think they have to win titles, because I think we play the best football, we have the clearest ideas, and throughout the season, in the end, it has to pay off. And that's what we expect. The objective, with the players we have, the objective is for the key players to play as much as possible. And you can only do that with positioning. Depending on how the other teams defend, whether we bring the fullbacks way up or playing along the sideline, if they're playing more defensively, if the field is shorter, we can do other things and open up more spaces. That's the objective we have. It's a feeling that, since I came to Barca, I've had very clear. I love this profession, but it's very difficult. If I didn't think that I was helping my team and my players, and it wasn't clear, I wouldn't be the coach. Because writing the lineups isn't enough for me. I need something else. Fortunately, I've felt like that since I've been the coach. But from there, with the quality of our players, it would be ridiculous to think that positioning is everything. And then Messi dribbles 4 players, or Andres Iniesta, Neymar, Luis Suarez. Thank goodness, the players take care of that themselves because of how good they are. But they need previous positioning and afterwards. Because many of our plays, and everybody's seen Messi's plays, and Iniesta, who's divine. But there were plenty of plays the other night in which we lost the ball, but the team was perfectly positioned to create pressure. That means the team has clear ideas and they know what they're doing. I think I have a unique group of players. I think I have a lot of resources. I can rotate the players. That's what I've done throughout the season. Some have played because of injuries to others, but I think that means we're going to see a great Barca at the end of the season. And if we see a great Barca, and all the players are sharp, then much better it will be. And we can have fun. And if we have fun, I think we can achieve big things. We're a team that, when we came to Barca, we didn't know how to become more unpredictable. It's difficult when the team always has the ball. Now we have different resources. We can win in finals, like in the Copa del Rey, on the counterattack with one less man. Yesterday we played against Espanyol and we had 2 great scoring chances. One was the first goal in the transition. It doesn't happen often in the game, but we have to be able to react and take advantage. Even though our objective is still to control the ball, create scoring chances, find spaces, leave our rivals back on their heels, and pressure after we lose the ball. But there are other aspects of the game that we've incorporated and which makes us even more dangerous. I don't normally talk about players unless it's in a positive light, because in football, it's unfair. But maybe he's played the least because of a decision I made after the first few games in the league, and maybe the preseason. I don't fall in love with many people, just my wife. She's the only one who puts up with me. We've been married for many years, so I can't fall in love with anybody else. I'm sorry, I'm the coach of Barca. I have many, many players who are very good, and I try to have a good relationship with all of my players. Aleix is one of them. He's one of the nicest and most fun on the team. I personally like him. I think he likes me more or less, maybe not as much as before, but I don't have anything against Aleix. nor any other player. It was a big surprise in the Champions League game against Borussia. He played great. The more we can see him play at that position, when he has the chance, for me, better. If he keeps playing that well, he'll have more time. But in the end, I have to make decisions. Some people don't play, some people don't dress. They may not like it, I understand, but they're professionals. And I have to do my job. And that's where we are. I think all the players are ready to go, and it's a big reason to be positive and optimistic. With Paco, it's a little bit of a different situation. In the first few games, even though he had some very good shots, he didn't score. And then from there, things started to come down from above. I'll call it the cloud. Pressure from above. People tried to make him nervous and create some anxiety. And me as a coach, the only thing I want for my players is to have them as relaxed as possible so that they can give the maximum effort and be as confident as possible. And that's what I'm trying to do with Paco Alcácer. He will score because I see him training every day. He's going to score for sure. I don't know when, but he will. So we only have to try and make him as comfortable as possible and let him compete. There are a lot of games where he doesn't compete, and if he doesn't do that, you can't ask a player to score goals. When he plays, he has chances. He scored his first goal. I'm sure there will be more, and I'm happy to have him here. I was saying the other day, I was watching them train, and I was watching a positioning drill, and I said, this is nothing like when we played. I think on this team, I wouldn't play a single minute. Me as a coach, it's impossible. Nah, that's something else. For me, I mean, well, I was an attacking midfielder with wingers out wide, 4-3-3, Barca's typical system, 2 wingers out wide, Figo, Rivaldo, Obermars, Kluivert, Guardiola, then 2 midfielders, which would have been Coco and me to find space. But this Barca works harder. No way. Thank God I'm not playing now. I was really lucky. Messi can play any position he wants. Messi's just different. It's ridiculous that they're comparing awards. Golden melons, whatever they want to compare, it's ridiculous. Not to take anything away from current players. No disrespect to anyone playing right now. I'm talking about past players. There's no comparison. Don't forget to compare Messi to players from many years ago. The level of play was far inferior physically. Professional footballers are far more prepared nowadays, much stronger physically, skills-wise. The coaches are much better. They give much more info to the players. For a player to be able to do this in this era, there will never be another like him. Without any doubt. And I mean, I think, and the players know this, there's a direct relationship. And clearly, Messi makes everyone better, but Messi also knows that his teammates make him better too, which I think he's always said. Luis Suarez makes everyone better, but his teammates also make Luis Suarez better. Neymar, Iniesta, Busquets, Piqué, Mascherano, Jordi Alba, Sergio Roberto, all the players, Ivan Rakitic, Andre Gomez. I don't want to forget anybody. I'm going to name everybody. How many more are left? What I mean, Dennis, Rafinha, Arda, Paco, all the players. This is the situation. Maybe there are a couple more, but among everybody else, they can make each other better. Clearly, with those players that we all know, but the idea is that. You know that this is the team, and Messi's going to help the team. We know he's our number one. All of the players want him to continue, and he knows that they make him better. Well, the truth is, I don't know. I really don't know. Because I have no doubt I have the best team, the best club, the best players at home with my family here, and winning and having a lot of fun. A part of this profession is very difficult. It's tough for me. It does has its downsides, but I have to look at it for the coming seasons. But I have time. The club supports me. We'll continue planning and preparing for the immediate future, focusing on the present. And I know that if it's not here, it won't be anywhere else. So we'll see.